do have, it is clear now, it can go. Hey YouTube, Will here from All Electric, and we are doing another FSD beta test video. Coming to a full stop here. There is a car coming. It does have its right turn signal on, so let's see if it does. So it's creeping forward. It does see the vehicle, and it waits for the vehicle to turn before it does go. And it is clear, and it does complete the left turn. We do have a green arrow up ahead, and so if I was driving, I would have just accelerated a little bit faster and then I would have been able to go, but now we do have a red arrow. Green arrow, the car sees it, and we are going to continue on. Another Model Y right to our left right here, and it does pick the left lane when it does turn onto this road. We are making a right turn in about a half mile though. So interesting that I've noticed that all left turns, it always picks the left lane. Let me know down in the comment section if it also does that for you guys. Now we have a right turn coming up here at this stoplight. It's going to transition over this bike lane. And now it needs to keep going, so I'm giving it some encouragement here. I do have a car behind me, and it does have its own lane here. Let's see if it takes it. Another stop, and it tries to go out into the wrong lane here. So we did have a honk from the car behind us. And now we do need to get over. So this is a left turn only lane, so we do have to get over. So let's see if it does identify this lane and knows that it has to get over. So now it's thinking about getting over, and it does get over. And going into that wrong lane over there. FSD went into the wrong lane in the intersection. So back at that intersection, it needed to maintain this lane, and it wanted to go kind of over. And also when we turned onto this road, it needed to not turn out. I should have disengaged. And it needed to not turn out, but rather stay in the closest lane. Now really funky in through here. There's limited lane markings, so it's definitely having a hard time. You can see the screen figuring out where the lane lines are, because there really aren't any besides this double yellow that you can see here. Now our light is green and it's going to continue straight. Do have to put a little shimmy shake on the wheel. So it accelerated really fast there, whereas like the driver, I could see that the light was red from way back there, so it's kind of unnecessary acceleration. We did have a speed limit change going from, I believe, 40 up to 50, and so that's partially why the FSD accelerated. But as a human driver, you wouldn't accelerate knowing that there's a red light coming up ahead. Slowing down here significantly. That guy's in his own turn lane, so it should have gone a little bit stronger ahead rather than brake significantly. Slowing down significantly here, I think because it couldn't see the traffic light above the van, but definitely not what we want to see. follow this van, but it's veering off into this turn lane for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and disengage. FSD Beta chose the wrong lane. It was in a turn lane and we needed to go straight. We do have 2 roundabouts coming up here. Let's see how it navigates this roundabout. We do have, it is clear now, it can go. It still can go, it still can go, and it does go. And now we need to exit the roundabout. It does a good job and transitions lanes. It is slowing down significantly. The roundabout is clear and it just continues right ahead. That was pretty smooth actually. That was impressive. That was actually better than I expected. I thought it was going to do a lot worse at those double roundabouts. A right turn coming up here at this traffic light should be fairly easy, going onto a single lane with limited lane markings, but it does a great job. All right, let's see if it's able to do the roundabout as smoothly as it did the first time. So we're going in the opposite direction this time. It's in the left lane right now. There is limited cars behind us currently, so I am gonna let the FSD Beta do its thing. The roundabout's empty and it continues on really smoothly. Previous updates, it would slam on its brakes right before entering the roundabout. So really smooth here as well. And let's see if it follows this truck. The roundabout is not clear, and now it is clear, so it can continue on. And a little hesitation there, and I want to see it go. Come on, come on. Okay, no encouragement needed there, and it did do a good job that time. The first time through was really great. This second time through, I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate here because I do have a truck. First time through was super smooth. That second time, it did hesitate a little bit, and it did, you know, there is some room for improvement there. The first time through was pretty smooth, pretty much like a human. Okay, so we do have to transition over a lane. This lane is ending, so let's see what the FSD Beta does. As a human driver, I would have already gotten over now. It is clear over there, no turn signal at all, and it just goes straight over. So that definitely needs to be improved. And now it's kind of ping-ponging back and forth. So really, really swervy from the FSD Beta back there. Now it has that center lane position and it is going straight. We did get caught at a traffic light here, but I do want to mention how smooth that was. So we saw the yellow back. We were going about 65 miles an hour, and it was super smooth, slowing down to a stop. So really, that aspect has definitely been improved in this FSD Beta update. It did decide to transition over into this right lane, although it does end here after this traffic light, so let's see what happens. And I'm pretty sure that's because I have it set to assertive, and that way it can maintain the maximum speed limit, but it does need to slow down, and we get significant braking here. It's almost like it's, you know, a driver not paying attention that there is a red light ahead is how it feels. I know I have mentioned this before previously in the video, but it definitely needs to do a better job, like being more natural, like, okay, there's a red light coming up. I don't need to maintain the maximum speed because the red light is gonna come soon. Just like a normal human driver would. So this right lane does end, so I would like to see it go behind this pickup truck, which a little bit jerky there, but it does end up not trying to overtake the pickup truck. And the pickup truck did transition over. And we do have a trash truck here on the shoulder. It is completely on the shoulder, but stopped. So it should be able to, and yes it does, continue in its lane right past it. A little bit of phantom braking there. I think that's because the car was turning out onto this road. It'll be interesting to see how it does merge with this traffic. Each lane is kind of going one for one, so it should get behind this white car right here. It is showing that it's going to maintain following this car. Now it brakes, and now I'm going to push the accelerator a little bit, and it does come over. Turn the turn signal on. Changing lanes, it says, because it's blocked, but I did have to give it some encouragement there.
I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, see you in the next one.